Okay, folks, I have some hesitations about this particular guitar, but it's mostly based upon looks, to be honest with you. I've decided to include it just purely on how it plays. It actually plays really nice. It's set up really well. It plays nice all over the neck. The only reason I hesitate is because it's one of these slab cut looking things. I think the whole thing's made out of birch and it's incredibly cheap. It's a guitar made by Accent, and I believe you can get them pretty cheap. The price goes up and down, but you can get them fairly cheap. This is a cutaway auditorium. It does have a very simple preamp system. It's sort of a thin body. But actually it plays really well and it sounds decent. The neck feels really good for a cheap guitar. I've got the action really slick, almost electric guitar feel to it. You can really bend those notes. And it looks like an ebony board, but it is rosewood. It's very dark. Everything about it is fine except for the finish. Looks fairly cheap, but it sounds and plays great. This is an Accent CS2CE, I think is the model number. I'll put it in the description as well. These go as low as $70, $80 sometimes. I think the normal price is around $130, $140. But if you want a cheap electric acoustic that can set up really well, this is a good option. Make a good travel guitar too, because it's very thin. It's got that sort of black faced headstock, which is not my favorite, but it's actually a decent guitar. I just don't like the look of the wood, and it's, you know, birch all the way around. I suppose it's not really much different to mahogany all the way around. It is a hardwood, but it's probably not first choice. It's probably not choice cut, if you know what I mean, but it plays really well. So this is an Accent guitar. I just happened to come across this and set it up, and I was very, very surprised. Of course it's not, well, yeah, it's not solid, but yeah, it's just your entry level. But a lot of entry-level guitars, the really cheap ones that you see at Walmart and things like that, I can't set them up. They're terrible. This one is, you know, even though it looks really cheap, it actually has a good neck and fretboard on it, and I can set it up really well. It plays really, really well. The preamp on it is a little weak. You have to turn it up quite a bit to get the juice. And it's just, you know, the two slider deal. It's nothing's not a Fishman or anything like that. But it works fine, and it plays really, really well. So that's an Accent CS2CE cutaway. Alright, I'll be back with more goodies. See you next time.